Welcome to the Rambling Hour.
We are back with some more System Shock 1, and let's hope that we actually manage to do a couple of the puzzles today.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Yeah.
First of all, I missed this button.
That was a button.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it do anything else except for the lights?
No idea.
Huh.
We'll see.
Okay. Do you actually need to double click on everything to...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've found this code.
Blocked by Shodan. Ooh.
Okay. But I found that code, by the way.
Okay. Targeting system not installed. What?
Yeah, I think that's because he pressed F9 or something.
Ah, okay. So you basically need to kill a lot more cameras now.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the map, I suppose, because the cameras are shown there.
Yeah, I know.
So, last week we were talking a little bit about BlizzCon, but it seems that we
Missed the big one.
missed the biggest hot take that there was, which is Diablo Immortal.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah, so as you probably know at this point already, Blizzard announced a new Diablo game, but it was going to be focused solely for mobile platforms and going to be co-developed by NetEase, which is a Chinese company with a bit of a reputation of just churning out very cheap Diablo knockoffs on mobile, which yeah, nobody seems to be a fan of really, except the Chinese market, where each of those games rakes in like millions and millions of players. And thus millions and millions of dollars, obviously.
Yeah. Well, let's face it, in the West there's also a lot of mobile players, but I don't think Blizzard actually is going to appeal to the mobile players in the West necessarily.
Well, they technically already do with Hearthstone, but...
I guess, but Hearthstone started on PC, didn't it?
Well, it was developed for the same platforms at the same time. And when you look at the menus and everything, it was definitely meant to work on a touchscreen as well. It really seems to have been developed from the ground up to be a good fit for mobile platforms with touchscreens. Okay, so
that was a bit of a disaster because I wasn't finding the right weapon.
Yeah, it's interesting that we learn now at least that there's, you know, monsters with immunities to certain weapons. And that the game tells you that. That's good to know.
I know.
Yeah, but particularly with NetEase's previous games, they always, if you look at the screenshots and, you know, also the fact that their game names actually look like they are written in very jumbled English, like, what was it, Legend of Champion or something like that.
I know.
It's really like, yeah, this was translated with Google Translate, wasn't it? It's very easy to see why their games never seem to appeal in the Western market. They just, you know, look like rip-offs. That's quite plain and simply what's being said. And also, so now that Diablo is going to be made by them, it's also apparently going to aim for a somewhat lower age rating as well. So all the blood and gore, which was already reduced quite a lot in Diablo 3, seems to be dialed back a little more.
I know.
Which kind of has me disappointed because I really like Diablo 2's really gothic style. I feel that while Diablo 3 was nice to look at, don't get me wrong, it just didn't have the same mood. And yeah, I guess if you want that mood in a modern game, you have to try Path of Exile, I guess.
Yeah, that's my guess as well.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, after that whole announcement, there was a Q&A with Wyatt Cheng and Adam Allen, which is one of the founders of Blizzard, where they actually stated that there are various mobile projects in development at Blizzard now. And they also seem to insinuate that Blizzard seems to be refocusing themselves to become more of a mobile company, although they will still be developing games for their core PC audience, as they say themselves. Yeah, it's kind of weird to see like one of those companies that just did nothing but PC games now also start to aim more and more towards mobile.
I know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. On the other hand, you know, they just say that they're going to be having way more games in development than they've had ever before, which honestly isn't too difficult because Blizzard always developed at a snail's pace. Right? The only game that actually has had constant development while other things were going on was World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's always like, yeah, it seems that they're building one game at a time. Yeah, obviously StarCraft 2 and Diablo 3 were concurrently developed, but those games also released really friggin' slow. But yeah, it's gonna be a mixed thing. As someone who actually like didn't really have that much feeling with Blizzard though as a kid, like I played Diablo 2 and recently I played StarCraft 1. And oh yeah, I did play.
Yeah, but you also kind of suck at the older RTSs because they're really unfriendly for new players.
Yeah, I just suck at RTS games in general. Like that's not a secret. I'm terrible at them. Although I was not too bad in the first Age of Empires.
I basically had to do one of the Warcraft 3 levels for you.
Yeah, but recently I did that one again and beat it on my own.
Finally.
Yeah, and it's just because I'm too much of a I save my resources up too much. Whereas when you played, you're constantly spending everything.
I found Pong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. This game had Pong in the UI that you could play, right?
Yeah. We'll check it when I'm out of here. Okay. I just came back here because I realized I had missed a bunch of things. Shit. I'm lost. Ah, there.
Arrow. The arrows are helpful.
Yeah, because you really don't know what's up or down after a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult to keep track of. So, now, also interestingly, this week, Wargaming, the company that makes World of Tanks and all those other spin-offs, announced that they are working on a Diablo-like game called Pagan Online, and it's almost like they smell blood.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that now they come up with this. The timing couldn't be better. So yeah, that's neat. I'm curious what that will be. I actually never played any of the Wargaming games, so yeah.
I guess I haven't found enough security cameras on for level 1.
Maybe.
And that was the door, and we fixed that, right? Yeah.
Hospital level security door. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, that's where we found the Mac pulse. Oh, that's... yeah, that means it's out. Okay, so I found the extra stuff here.
Okay, that's good to know.
Where is that Pong one? BioWare, full screen, sense around. Where would that be hiding?
Would what be hiding? Oh yeah, the
Pong!
Pong!
I wanna find Pong!
Games! Try Optimum Fun Pack module.
Yeah? Even getting to the Pong is hard, you guys.
Do you need to double click it? There you go.
Pong on my...
heads up display.
But why though?
Are you gonna try to win? No.
So lose. Whatever. Oh god. Now I have the map on both sides. Okay, I want the map here, and I want the item... oh, yeah, weapon here. Jeez.
Organization!
It's kind of amazing how this UI... actually, the UI is kind of a... did I just close these doors again? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, whatever.
You were saying?
I don't remember what I was saying.
UI.
It's kind of amazing how complex this UI is, actually.
Yeah.
This...
Can't use an access port. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure where to go now. Like, now I first went through all the things that I saw in the video that was like, come on, why didn't you do that?
The puzzle thing?
Yeah, there is the puzzle thing, but I feel like I'm missing something. I heard that the solution to this level is in the center somewhere.
Solution to the level, what is...
there's this one funky door. Let's see if I can find it quickly. It's still doing all the weird noises. Could you talk about things again? That was actually comforting. We need to get this door open.
Oh, okay, that one.
Can't use the COM port.
Oh, there's a robot at the other side. That might be what you heard.
Maybe.
And what if you need to open it from the other side?
That's also possible.
Yeah, this elevator thing. So, now, with all that Diablo stuff out of the way, and it is a bit late, it's kind of silly. We finished the video, uploaded, and then we heard everything about it. It's like,
we didn't
oh boy.
even upload it yet. We uploaded a day later than we recorded. But we were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna re-record just for the Diablo shit. We had an interesting video anyway.
Yeah,
it was one of the better videos we've done,
in terms of topics to be discussed, yeah.
At least in my opinion.
We had a lot to talk about. This week, it's gonna be okay, I guess.
It's gonna be okay. It's also, we're playing System Shock. Last time that wasn't that great either.
Yeah.
That was the bad room.
As for the other big thing in gaming news, and this one is also somewhat hitting close to home for us. The director for Final Fantasy 15, Mr. Tabata, is leaving Square Enix after they reported a loss of over $30 million, which, wow! That's...
How do you do that?
Yeah, it's...
That's the point where you have to realize you're doing something wrong, right?
Yeah, so, Tabata had a Final Fantasy 15, and he was not the guy who made sure that the game was in a 10-year development cycle. He was the guy who actually made sure that the game actually could release at one point. Even if that release date might not have been the best. I have very mixed feelings about Final Fantasy 15. As someone who's not a fan of the series, mind you, but just as a game on its own, I have very mixed feelings about it.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah, that was the door that Shodan blocked off.
Just to make sure, yeah.
And the nasty part of it is that there was a series of DLC that released in the year after Final Fantasy 15, which, mind you, that was 2016, so we're talking about a game that 2 years after date was still getting DLC and development. Final Fantasy 15 had 4 more DLC planned for next year, which were going to be story DLCs that were meant to flesh out some of the characters, including the main character still. The final DLC that was planned was going to be episode Noctis, which, yeah, I think the game actually needed some more fleshing out of its characters, that's for sure.
The story was really all over the place because of that development cycle, mainly.
Yeah, it really was all over the place. And, well, so now of those 4 DLCs, only the first one is still going to be released, the other 3 are scrapped. Even though they were actually only announced like a few months ago, so organizationally that already sounds terrible. Like, you just announced something and then you're gonna cancel it. That's kind of bad. And yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about it. I'm glad that, you know, that DLC is going to be episode Arden.
Fuck you, Shodan.
Yeah, get used to it, I guess. Which, you know, Arden was the main villain of the story, and he was a very entertaining character, but his motivations are kind of explained in 3 lines of dialogue at the end, which, yeah, that wasn't great. Oh, so if you go down, you can go up again that way.
Yeah.
He looks like he's walking on the wall because of the funky perspective.
Yeah, I know. It's part of the thing with this. Okay, so what was it again?
Yeah, so we actually looked up how this puzzle is supposed to be solved because
we are stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go.
We solved it.
Thank you, internet.
Yeah. We were so close, it's not even funny.
Yeah. It actually is not even funny how close we were. So hey, new area.
First aid kit.
That's
Now I'm gonna be scared again of everything, I guess.
Oh, help.
Well, actually I'm doing pretty okay.
And those guys aren't too threatening. They can't reach you from here.
The other one could have shot me.
Yeah, the robot is your priority.
Actually, if we are going to a new level, keep an eye out for cameras, by the way, because I might be blind sometimes.
Yeah. No, the cameras are a bit hard to spot sometimes as well. Keep an eye on the ceiling as well. Like, look behind you and up. Nah, I would have placed something there, for example.
Yeah, the sound also completely changed for this area.
Oh, really?
Quite interesting. Yeah, before we were like having and now it's like kind of menacing, to be honest.
Hey, it's a new log.
Yeah, also before we started I went over all the logs again.
What is that corpse having?
That junk.
Yeah, okay, but what is that junk?
It's a paper or something. It's literally...
Ah, okay. Never mind. Oh, that door was jammed.
Yeah. Another first aid kit, I guess. Ah, we didn't check the special enhancement things.
Ah, well.
Oh well. No biggie. That's where we came up. Let's continue.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now I guess the story of Final Fantasy 15 will always remain an incomplete mess.
But apparently the DLC that already was out added a lot.
Yeah, like it was for the 3 characters that join you in your travels: Ignis, Gladiolus, and Prompto.
Yeah, because apparently the whole thing at the end with spoiler alert with Prompto, that he was actually a robot or something, was like clarified in the DLC, and hearing that kind of stuff just pisses me off. And why Ignis got blind was also clarified in the DLC.
And what Gladio was doing when he split off from the rest of the group for a bit, because
also the shit like
never got brought up again.
I know.
It's just suddenly, yeah, Gladio is not gonna be in this part, so you can play with Aranea, which, sure, I guess.
Maybe she was gonna get some DLC. I don't know.
She was. The DLCs that are cancelled now were going to be Aranea, Luna Freya, and Noctis, which...
Oh, Luna Freya.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Wasted potential.
Yes.
Oh, also, I want to point something out, because we didn't entirely clarify why this is a polygonal game and why Doom absolutely isn't. Okay. This, you can't do this type of shit in Doom, like having something like a bridge to walk on and under.
Yeah.
Because it's 2.5D, there's never more than one layer on top of each other.
Yeah. Oh, it's strong radiation poisoning.
Uh-oh.
Well, it...
Seems
to be the floor tiles then.
Yeah. Oh god. I fucked myself over a little.
No. Just gotta be careful. This is nothing but, like, you know, rocket jumping through lava. I thought you were good at that.
I'm not good at that.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to make those kind of jumps.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah. Okay, so the floor is dangerous. That we know now as well. Yeah, so Luna Freya especially kind of stings because she's a character that's really should have a lot of development behind her and everything, and she has a ton of plot relevance. But
she basically appears and dies.
She is so relegated to the background, it's not even funny in the main game. It's really sad.
It's like, now we're finally gonna get to know her. Oh, she's stabbed. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much literally what happens. You exchange a couple of letters with her, you have a couple of flashbacks to your time together with her, and then when you finally meet her again, she dies. Kind of sad.
How to improve my situation here. So this is... Oh, I had a note about this. This is then... This is Beta Quadrant 10. Like this area with all the radiation.
Ah, okay.
Great. I'm looking what I can still do now.
Well...
What is this note? Hey. Have I been here? Oh, that's probably that one door we have to open.
Yeah, that could be.
It's not that I'm particularly lost, but...
You might also slowly go to a recovery pod after the whole radiation thing is worked out.
Look how many Maddie patches I have.
That's also fair.
We've done this. Yeah, no, that's blocked. Thanks, Shodan.
It's kind of crazy how high Shodan's security system is.
Yeah.
Like, would that 100% be for the entire Citadel station, or would that just be for this level?
I don't know. We've done this one? Oh god. I guess I'm gonna be bumbling around a bunch more.
Yeah.
Until I stumble dick first into victory, hopefully.
How can you stumble dick first into victory?
By just wandering around and eventually finding something.
Yeah, okay. So yeah. Sad times for people who liked Final Fantasy or wish to see the story being fleshed out more.
I'm absolutely not that great with Final Fantasy because of the last two single player games, which is 13 and 15.
Which are the ones you played.
Yeah, like, people are like, Final Fantasy is amazing, and then you finally give it a try, and it's like 13 and 15, and they're kind of...
Yeah.
That button do anything?
I don't know. So now we're here in that place again. This is more or less where we started this episode,
yeah.
right?
Oh, maybe that actually opened another door somewhere. Just go look around again. Hey, it's gone.
What's gone?
There was a can of soda there the whole time.
Ah.
But yeah, I'm gonna see if maybe the end of the hallway here opened up.
Oh yeah.
Because we never figured out what that one button does other than turning on the light. Maybe it just turns on the light, that's possible. Hello, space.
Right. Yeah, you definitely had terrible first impressions of Final Fantasy. I played a bit of Final Fantasy IX.
I'm willing to give the older ones a try.
Yeah.
Just to see what the big deal is.
People say that 9 was Sakaguchi's favorite, so maybe try that one, I guess. I played it for a bit, it's fine, it's fun. Has a story that, at least so far, doesn't take itself too seriously, so that's always a plus.
Yeah.
Although apparently it does get a bit more heartfelt by the second disc.
I know.
It's kind of funny, I gave up at a fight that you're supposed to lose.
Aww. Yeah, it's supposed to lose fights are kind of difficult to communicate to.
Yeah. What's that button over there?
What button? This button?
Yeah.
That opened this door.
Ah, oh, okay. Yeah.
That I recall.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm walking into radiation left and right.
Ah.
What do you want?
Nah, radiation is not that deadly in this game so far.
Oh my god, we got a sprint button.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that might be what we need stamina for.
Ah. Yeah. That could very well be.
Oh, fucking... There's something making noise in this corner, and it's just every time I'm like, eh!
Yeah, well
that's
you
that's
wanted
kind of
to play System Shock.
The part of the problem that I'm having with System Shock, and they can't really help it, is that since I figured out how the grapple works now, since it's such an old game, it's kind of man, I really have the jumping distance of an old lady.
Yeah.
Because it's such an old game, it does not have sound attenuation, so everything is as close to me as it can be.
Yeah. 3D sound was not developed yet.
Which makes it really difficult sometimes to gauge where something is, so I'm more on edge than I need to be. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you wanted to play it.
So...
Even after sampling System Shock 2.
Yeah.
Which got you scared shitless. Though to be fair, the hangar level is pretty fucking scary.
I didn't even fully make it there.
I mean, there's no regeneration chambers in there.
I know.
And all the enemies are bots which require armor-piercing ammo, and you barely have that at that point in the game.
I was playing Psy though, so I might have had a different experience.
Yeah, I was playing as a tech guy, so I mostly had to rely on guns and hacking stuff.
Oh, this is beta quadrants? Okay, I'm finally figuring out how the ship works a little.
Yeah, okay, but this was the... Doors broken beyond repair.
But it is only a single room, so...
Yeah. But yeah, we've been checking this.
Yeah, this was where we found Darcy's stuff. Alright, another 4 cases of the mystery virus. Prison rumors. Yeah, that's them finding out that the thing is a thing. Broken lever. Okay. Why is it broken though?
Well, I suppose when you have a bunch of zombies crawling around, they break stuff.
I guess. It's the spark beam. Did I have one? Also have the dart gun. Okay, yeah, I can scroll through it. It has scroll wheel support!
Yay!
It might be only the enhanced edition though.
Yeah, could be.
But I want to get through here somehow. Actually, I haven't tried shooting...
That panel next to it is not
No, it's a comms panel.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe I should try shooting like half of the walls.
Maybe, I don't know if that's...
Comport. This
There's
is Delta Quadrant.
There's a lot of those comports. Yeah, but you've been trying to shoot that for a while already.
No, only just. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Let's go to the healing suite and figure out what is north of the healing suite. Don't move me, you...
Oh, the corpse moves you, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, it keeps having a certain amount of presence in, as long as it's dying.
Hmm.
Yeah, get stuck, you shits. Okay, north would be this direction. So, let's get to the full state.
That's in the direction of that locked door.
North.
So the map is actually oriented north, south, east, west as well.
Mm-hmm. Can I delete the message? No, whatever. Because of the note of the hacker, I mean, that I want to know that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It doesn't seem to do anything in terms of security, so...
Yeah, do we see our security level somewhere?
Only when you lower it.
Oh, that's not helpful, I think. I don't see it.
No.
I wouldn't know where to start looking.
We really still need to read the manual of this game.
Well, I don't know if the manual is gonna help us figure out where to go now.
Yeah, probably not, but at least it's gonna explain us where we could find information like the security level.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's your markers, right?
Is underneath this grating that he meant?
Maybe, but you've been there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna double check one more time. So that's where we had a dart gun, I guess. Shows you nothing else here. Well, at least we solved the bridge puzzle and discovered that that's the place with all the radiation.
Yeah.
It's really like, how do I get there? I wanna get there! Why is this door locked anyway?
Because it is.
Hope I don't regret doing this. We've been here, we've explored this is locked off. Like, this entire region is locked off.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the center of this level is the response to our problems. This is the healing suite.
Yeah.
What is this again? Is that's where we started, right? Is this considered to be the center then?
Possibly, but I honestly think that hole in the center is the solution to the level is like that's
yeah,
super
that's the worst.
vague.
That's the worst hint on the planet. I know.
That's super vague. Where did you find this game facts?
No, not even. There's not a lot of walkthroughs to this game.
Huh. Game facts is fucking terrible. For some really well-known games, it's okay. But as soon as you're looking for something obscure, it's your only resource, and it's a terrible resource because it's all conjecture. Everybody is like contradicting each other, like, no, that's not how it works. Yes, that's how it works. It worked like that for me, and oh boy. And the people don't do spell checking either.
I know, right?
Which, yeah.
What's this? Oh my god!
I think that thing is blocking it. Weapon overheating. Swap. Scroll. You can scroll to... No damage. Load! Load! That guy is stuck. Take a medipack.
Oh my god, we survived this.
Wow, it's really terrible that you constantly need to check your panel in the bottom right to see the status of your gun, because otherwise you just don't see that you need to reload.
Thanks for being my guidance there, because I literally did not have the brain to also look at the menus. Thanks, Han.
Well,
you saved this.
Okay. Guess I can feel good about myself for backseat gaming once.
It was good backseat gaming. It was literally like, I'm not seeing the information and you were seeing it.
Yeah. And also you just kept trying to shoot on that first bot, but that panel was blocking it.
That was obvious after a while. Oh my god, what is this?
Well, there's tons of cameras.
Wait, I should do this smarter.
Who cares? You can reload your energy, no problem.
What did I say? It was in the center? I just had to walk on a thing?
Yeah, that was... Especially because it just looked like a light panel, like all the other ones.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, 77% security now.
That might help. What is this?
Don't forget to loot, everybody. It just looks like a monitor. But there's a couple of buttons there.
I need to get up somehow.
Yeah. Oh, that's a thingy. Jump. It's one of those repulsor lifts, so you might need to be set on the wrong direction somewhere.
Not functional. Not functional. Did I check you? Wow. Oh, what is this?
That's to get back out of here.
Yeah. That's helpful.
That one just doesn't want to break. Might be that those two are considered critical information, hun.
Yeah.
Something tells me that one of those buttons will turn that thingy off or on.
So if I'm standing on it, it's behaving a bit funny, but...
It's trying to push you up, but it can't push you far enough, it seems.
How does this panel work?
Well,
like
you've used that in the...
Yeah, but it was a green looking one, and this is a red looking one.
Was it a green looking one in the...
Yeah. In the light bridge region it was green.
So
maybe there's like... Am I missing something?
Well, obviously you're missing something. Ah!
There we go. What does this mean?
It's one of those Click on switch to toggle. Side effects may...
Oh my god. I get it. I get your puzzle game. I get it. It's a lights on switch thing. Some of these won't change, but some of these will change.
Yeah.
If I do this? Not entirely right either.
I suppose you need to make the bottom and the top row connect.
It's my guess as well.
Oh!
Okay, I did it by accident, but that's enough. Yes! We opened the door, honey.
Yeah, okay, and what's that second button?
Second button? Oh, good point.
Ah, to lower you again. Ah, okay.
That's fun.
They thought about it.
If you're a scaredy cat like me.
Okay. Progress.
Let's quickly go heal if you can.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, I guess. Sure, I have like a million medipacks, but I'm always expecting this to like run out.
Yeah, that's also kind of why I told you to go here instead of using medipacks earlier.
Yeah, but when I was down there, I didn't really want to come back all week. You know? I think that was within reason.
Yeah, it was. It was. Hey, we're making some progress.
Yeah, it just took us a minute to figure it out.
Yeah, and it was pretty well hidden, honestly.
Oh, I'm kind of proud that we found it. That's why I like these old games. Like, through their obscureness, they give a certain sense of achievement when they...
You mean that they give a sense of pride and accomplishment?
Yeah. Do you even want to talk about that?
Nah. Well, then again, not EA, but Activision. Only a few weeks after saying that the new Call of Duty underperformed to their expectations, now they're saying that Destiny 2 is also not to their expectations in terms of financial gain. And that is just kind of amazing.
I know.
Destiny 2 is one of the hot sellers from the legendary developers of Bungie that, you know, seem to really hit mainstream appeal, even if it was just for their launch periods. And they managed to actually somewhat get away with microtransactions in the game, even though, you know, there was protest against it, but they haven't really dialed back on it as far as I know. So they kind of got away with it, technically speaking.
I know.
But still, it's not to expectations, and it's just how much more does Activision want?
All the money.
Yeah, I know that that's what people often say. You're gonna overheat.
Okay, I'm alive.
Yeah. So it's just kind of baffling me at this point how, yeah.
Yeah. It's also a sort of an investor thing as well. That's a frustrating part.
Maybe, but it kind of seems incredulous when a company can earn $500 million in 3 days after a release, and it's not enough.
Do mind, one of the downsides to... So this is useless? Okay.
Well, you'd think that you could maybe drink them, but...
Yeah. Maybe I need to do this? Oh. Vaporize. I can just delete it from the existence.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. Let's save, because we've actually made progress.
Yeah.
It's great. Did I save? Okay. Now I'm sure. Sure.
They were being drawn over the walls that they were behind.
Yeah.
Interesting glitch. Like, this is the kind of glitch that you'd expect more to happen in Doom than in System Shock.
I
You're
Shit.
still being shot at?
Yeah, but I don't know from where. Inventory. One more medipack.
Maybe
God.
also put your energy use on higher. Because then you can probably kill them in fewer hits.
Ah, that is the cyborg creation room.
Ah! Your energy is gonna run out, hun.
Yeah, I know. I have the dart gun at least.
Reload it.
I don't need to yet. Okay. It's much better.
Okay, and do you destroy that room or deactivate it?
There has to be a switch somewhere, but let's take a good look around, I guess.
There's another.
Okay. Robots. Oh man, this place is full of them.
Yeah, well, if it's a creation room.
Yeah. Wow, some of these things don't make the right noises though, but that's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, like the ninja looking ones, they just make me go ooh, and you don't even hear them shoot. The other ones actually have a bang.
Huh. Might also just be because there's too many sound.
That could also be the case, because there's a lot of sounds playing right now.
Because these older games tend to have a little bit of a problem of you can only play this many sounds at once.
This is all gonna help, man.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, the place is full. Oh man, I feel like I'm making progress! Holy shit!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, no. Another one. Got you.
Is there actually an item that allows you to refill your energy?
Yeah, no, I have a battery on my person to help out. I only discovered that after I watched the video that I actually had destroyed a battery pack that could help me refill my energy. Item. Use. See?
Okay.
I had destroyed one of those. Oops.
Oh,
but
well.
yeah, let's face it, the game has...
Keep an eye on your environment, hon, because these bots seem to keep going around.
I'm still hearing bot noises, but I don't know.
Why don't you go down that corridor, actually? Because
I was forgetting to check the.
You already checked
bodies.
these.
Human corpse bits.
It's an audio log.
Ah, this is corridor stuff.
Oh yeah.
So that's my first view into this place. Ah.
Smack it.
Screw you, Shodan.
Okay.
I think soon she will take notice. At least that's my expectancy.
That's the bot room,
Robotics
right?
icon. Here. Let's do that. Okay, we don't want to go in there. Corner. Pipe.
So, do they still make new bots here, or...?
Maybe this?
Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
Oh.
Yes!
So, now this place can heal you or something?
Yeah.
Safe.
Don't just go in there. Activated automatic. Oh yeah,
well,
but
yeah,
I was also full HP, but whatever.
Were you at full HP?
Yeah, but I'm not at full energy, but that's something else, obviously.
Yeah.
I haven't been to... what's this? Thomas? Inactive. Ah. Oh, I see another camera on the map, and it's there.
Smack it.
66%, you guys.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Another one of those. Let's go kick his ass. Okay, I'm still alive. There's something to crouch in there.
What was that? That was something new, it seemed.
Yeah. Might be different types of bullets. Let's see how the healing thing works, okay?
Yeah. But then you're really gonna have to actually go ahead to...
It work?
No.
Or do I need to close it up? I don't get it.
Yeah. Me neither. It's weird.
At least I have muddy patches up the butt. So I can make it through this area.
Yeah. Now keep going in a direction that you haven't done yet. Instead of going back and forth.
I know, I'm terrible for that. Stun gun.
A grenade! That's gonna hurt.
I know.
Have you gone fully into that corner? Because
yeah.
no. Left. Ah, never mind.
There's nothing there. Right, crouching.
Also, there was a button up there.
Yeah, but I wanted to... Can I put it down? No? Oh no, I need to find the button for that, of course. Input, customize controls, Rails page. Glide prone is a V, okay.
Wow.
Concussion bomb.
That's gonna... Okay. Press the button, press the button.
Okay, I'll go there in a minute because I want to see what's beyond this door. System function gauges, relay access port, conscious port. Do I need to destroy this place?
I don't know, maybe it might be something you need to find a tool for first.
Maybe. Odd.
Yeah. Cool paneling textures though.
Yeah, now try to imagine that for a more modern 3D view.
I hope that it's gonna look that sick.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I got a message. Who might that be? Rebecca.
They're trying to jam transmissions. We have some new evidence about what happened. It looks as if Diego has...
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
Fuck you, Shodan.
Oh, also, didn't you wanna talk about
Shodan?
No, the text to
Yeah,
audio.
right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about it again.
Yeah, so
We had a nice comment pointing out that the difference between text and vocals is probably because of the floppy disk version.
yes. So System Shock originally was released on a bunch of floppy disks, which meant that a lot of the audio work actually had to be scrapped for it. And yeah, I suppose that's why they put more info in the text first.
Well, the floppy disk version did not have a lot of voice acting, if it had any at all to begin with.
Yeah.
Sound was absolutely abysmal on the floppy disk version. The floppy disk version is one of the main reasons why System Shock performed as badly as it did.
Financially, you mean?
Yeah.
Ah, there's that locked off door.
Yeah. And that's the elevator door. And Shodan just told me that it only serves her, while you were talking about the floppy disk version.
Okay. So... yeah.
So the thing with the floppy disk version is it did not have a lot of the sound design that actually makes System Shock 1 really great and makes it sort of slightly ageless, but I'll admit that the controls are horrible and that the game looks like ass, but...
It doesn't look like ass. The environment textures are great.
Don't lie to yourself.
No, I do think that all the, you know, all the buttons and panels and everything, they're cool. You don't really get this kind of retro future look in current games anymore, unfortunately.
Are these even active?
Well,
don't ask questions, just kill them.
Loads.
Ah, fuck. There we go. We can be glad that we don't like to need to manually reload in System Shock 2.
Well, you mean you don't need to click on a button in your... actually you still can. And also for swapping ammo types. You still press on the
you kind of
UI.
do need it for ammo types. What does this button do?
Made a lot of noise, it seems.
Yeah. Okay. Did it open this area? Is that it?
Could be.
Ready patch. So I found the elevator at least. But Shodan is like, it serves only me, insect. Yeah, thanks Shodan.
More grenades.
More grenades I'm not gonna use because I don't know how they work. And
Well, maybe it might be a good idea at some point.
it was a good idea a while ago when I was freaking out.
Yeah. Then again, you were in pretty close quarters, so you might have blown yourself up as well.
Is that it?
Well, let's see if maybe you can actually open that door that Shodan was blocking off.
Yeah, because we did reduce her control level a bunch.
Yeah.
And we might be able to open that other door.
Which other door?
There was a door near the light bridge that she was also locking off.
Ah, okay.
Continuously.
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
No, Shodan, I'll do what I want.
I suppose that might indeed have been the inspiration for GLaDOS. Please leave, you're not supposed to be here. Kind of thoughts. He seemed beefy.
Yeah, he was. There's another area here. She doesn't want me anywhere in this area. Wait, what's this here? Have we been here? Oh, okay. This is the start of this area that we unlocked.
Ah, yeah.
That's the force door. Actually, also, even though it looks kind of like low quality, just blocks, we can still tell where we are most of the time, and that is in its credit, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems that they actually made clever use of unique features within each room, or at least a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was... Oh no, wait, this is a different one. So there's multiple rooms with all those panels here.
Yeah, I guess they have a purpose too.
Yeah, probably do. Well, there's also set computer on there, so... Might it be that they're like processing units for Shodan?
That could be. Hornet clip. Yeah, I don't have that weapon though.
Oh, I suppose we will soon.
Yeah.
Enter that room, insect, and it will become your prey.
Okay. Save game.
I think that's the perfect response to Shodan telling you, I will kill you.
Yeah.
So what is this room then?
I don't know.
Are there more of these guys? A pistol! More alternatives. I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of weapon space soon. Considering this,
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna be able to pick up more. Control pistol? Computer node. Can't use
They
it.
are processing units for her, I guess.
Screen.
Oh!
This is good!
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
It did explode in my face. New email.
Also, there's 1% of thingy left.
Control?
Yeah, so there's probably one camera or something.
Shodan 2. Who are you?
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and probes scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench, I will have your secrets, and you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Ah, is that so, Shodan?
That's a nice threat, though. But yeah, keep an eye on the map. Oh, she wasn't kidding when she said her servants would come.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I need to use a pistol roller as well.
Reload. I think you're gonna have to move forward, hun, because they are gonna keep coming.
No, I don't think so. There's a limit to how many she can spawn. Also, leaving behind these ammos. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Because these guys do drop ammo, that I noticed.
Yeah. Look at you. Going from scaredy cat to... nah, I can take a few more.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel good about myself. Let's hope that it doesn't get destroyed in like 5 minutes.
It will, probably. Considering this game's reputation, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that elevator, I guess.
Where am I now? Actually, I didn't even properly
That's
check
where
this
you
corner.
went down as well.
I didn't check this corner. Huh?
Yeah.
Another medipatch.
Oh well.
I did use a bunch just now, so...
Yeah.
Oh.
More radioactivity.
Let's give it a check.
There's something there.
Speed booster?
That's probably gonna come in handy.
I don't know, because we are really slow both.
But also a speed booster might come in handy.
But we don't do this.
Ah, sprinting, yeah. Well. There might be some places... I don't know if this game has a momentum system, but if it does, it will probably come in
Yeah,
useful.
maybe if there's like one of those problematic areas like the one in System Shock 2 that people say they usually get stuck at.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
The one where I
let's just here
started.
again.
There's something on the other side at least, as well.
Reload. It's funny that you first need to unload and then reload. That's a thing that games just have forgotten.
Yeah, but this is a very simulationist game. And also, let's face it, like I said at the start of our playthrough, this is more of an adventure game than anything else.
No.
Okay, now I'm here.
Yeah.
But that's not helpful.
No. That's indeed not helpful.
But let's check that one door.
Yeah.
Actually, let's check the map for red button dots that we missed. Did we miss any?
Do they actually show up on this map as well?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
What's this? Have we been there? Oh, that's where we came down, isn't it?
Came down?
Yeah, like we went through this entire area. And then something like this, and then come out here?
Oh, maybe. I honestly kind of got lost here.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah,
conversion. Sure, whatever you say. Let's get us some energy again. Energy stuff is over here somewhere. Gamma quadrant.
Use the energy gun again so you can conserve your ammo a bit.
Yeah. Okay, he didn't want to attack me apparently.
Because who knows how much or how little of that you're still gonna get. Anyway.
Also, the point. It's the elevator.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. Yeah.
That bit of weird color is the elevator.
Okay.
Now we know.
So yellow square is the
We wanted to check the armory. Yeah, it was in the gamma quadrant.
I guess you're actually remembering the layout of this place now better than I do, actually. Normally it's vice versa. I need to remind you where everything is.
Yeah, push me through trees, you asshole. Maybe because she has a lot less control, a lot less stuff will spawn now.
There we go.
Oh, some people died here.
There's not a camera in here by any chance? Doesn't look like it, huh?
No, doesn't look like it indeed. Landmine.
Ooh, that's
Are we
gonna
gonna
be...
use that?
Honestly, the game gives it to you. Might as well use it.
Yeah, but my question is, are we going to be smart enough to use it? Without killing ourselves?
Well, there might be enemies that actually do come for you from a long distance. That gun is nothing nice.
The gun is one you already have.
Ah yeah, spark beam. Yeah.
Another spark beam. Yeah, they went for it. And then there was the door at the end of this level.
Oh yeah, right, this was the broken one.
Yeah, that always keeps making noise. Stop it!
Calm down.
And once I've opened that door, hopefully, we can round off this session of actual progress. Ah! No! No, you shouldn't! Oh my god, no!
1% and it's enough to block off that door.
Oh my god. Did we miss a corner?
I mean, it's gotta be because there's 1% left.
Yeah. Did we miss a corner?
I don't know, all the outsides seem to be walled off.
Yeah, there's little walls and everything. It's not somewhere we've been, else it would show on the map. The security, like... Did you see something, Doggle? No.
Nope.
Maybe we can actually use the elevator now.
Well, that's probably...
Let's give it a
possible
quick
now,
try, and then we say goodbye to the viewers. Because we've made it to an hour.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make it to at least a sort of... There will be more to be done in the next episode of Failing at System Shock 1.
We're not failing at it.
I guess I'm not.
You're just a bit of a scaredy cat.
That's all. That's really all.
Wasn't it to the right here? No.
To the left. Here is the energy stuff. Let's just use it every time we can. Also, that seems to be my messages, but I don't know how to remove them.
Yeah, that's your markers. I figured it out already as well. Okay.
And Shodan told me I wasn't allowed to use this, but maybe I am. Aha!
Yeah.
So, with elevator music, I'd like to say goodbye to the viewers. You pathetic insects.